Good afternoon and welcome to this year's virtual State of the City address. As you notice, we're doing things differently this year in order to get Menifee back to business as soon as possible. That means, while we would like to see you face to face, this year we must be apart. However, we will get through this global pandemic together. We are a strong and tough community that can weather any storm. We would like to thank our sponsors who have graciously supported us to make this event happen. Thank you very much to all of our sponsors. Now I'd like to introduce George Mills, our chairman of the board for the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you, Tony. On behalf of the Chamber Board of Directors, we are pleased to put on this virtual State of the City. As part of the business community, we are very proud of the support, vision, and assistance from the city now more than ever. Thank you to our Board of Directors, members, and President's Circle sponsors. Even though their businesses were affected by COVID-19, they are still servant leaders and are giving of their time and resources to ensure that Menifee's business community has the resources they need to be successful and survive. We are very thankful to be on the responding side where we have seen firsthand a cohesive and united vision of the Menifee City Council. Like myself, both the Chamber and the City continue our efforts to fulfill that vision, regardless of what comes around the corner. It is now my pleasure to introduce the City of Menifee's Mayor, Mr. Bill Zimmerman, to present the 2020 Menifee State of the City Address.
Well, hello, I'm Bill Zimmerman, the Mayor for the City of Menifee, and I want to welcome you to this year's virtual State of the City Address. Thank you to the Chamber of Commerce and the remarkable sponsors for putting this event together. You know, our hearts are with those who have been affected by COVID-19. And on March 18, 2020, the City of Menifee issued a local state of emergency in response to the overwhelming COVID-19 global pandemic. Not only has this changed the way we work and go to school, but also the way we connect with one another and our families, our neighbors, and our greater community. COVID-19 has dramatically impacted our everyday lives, and our community has not been the same since. So in past years, I'd start off our State of the City address with major milestones, citywide accomplishments, and initiatives, but the lingering effects of COVID-19 have been enduring, and they're impossible to ignore. It's fitting that we begin this year's address highlighting our city's initial and ongoing community and business response to the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm proud of our city's leadership, our employees, our executive staff, and our city manager, Armando Villa. Together, they're working constantly to bring information, solutions, and resources to our community in a timely manner. This is just one of the many examples of how we're collectively investing in our legacy. We must preserve the ongoing work to make Menifee the best it can be for our residents, businesses, and visitors. First and foremost, we must always think of the public health and safety of our community. This includes making sure that every citizen of Menifee has the information and resources that they need at all times. In response to the COVID-19 pandemic, the city took great measures to quickly deploy new technology and get resources online that will be utilized and enjoyed by our community long into the future.
As part of the COVID-19 response, Menifee provided resources quickly and safely by opening up a virtual city hall. The virtual city hall was designed to both ensure public safety and sustain the critical, fundamental services of the city and provide services to residents, businesses, and stakeholders. The city transformed its one-stop shop permit counter under its Streamline initiative to a zero-stop shop as a virtual permit center. This new online portal features a queueless appointment scheduling system that allows partners to make appointments from the ease of their home or office. Additionally, partners are now able to submit projects online and conduct virtual inspections to ensure projects moved along smoothly for any timing needs. Menifee also implemented new technology as part of the initiative that allowed for seamless collaboration among staff engineers, planners, permit technicians, and other team members to help continue to streamline development. These collective features have led to a 2-week to 30 days reduction in processing times.
While the city has a balanced budget this year, it didn't come without great efforts of our executive team and our award-winning finance department. This team balanced the city's finances even under a global pandemic, and we experienced a loss of more than $5 million with the first wave of closures. Now, while there were some inevitable project cuts and personnel freezes, our city staff worked diligently to provide exceptional services to our residents.
While many of our community facilities were closed to the public throughout the pandemic, city staff was continuously working very hard behind the scenes to continue our award-winning programming. The city's virtual community center encouraged healthy lifestyles, local connectivity, and fun for our youth from the comfort of their homes. Features included virtual recreation programming, and during the first few months of the pandemic, well over 14,000 interactions were severed. The portal continues to offer a variety of resources and activities designed to keep families, seniors, and kids engaged and finding new ways to have fun, learn, stay healthy and safe, like Zumba classes, lesson plans, museums, and nature exploration.
The city is continuously committed to taking proactive steps to protect and provide food to Menifee's most vulnerable and at-risk seniors, especially now. While the pandemic prevented some older adults from visiting the senior center daily, the city provided over 26,000 pickup and delivery meals to our seniors from March to June alone. In addition, this city food program teamed with our local eateries well before the state did. This allowed the city to quickly assist our local eateries who were forced to close their doors and provide our vulnerable seniors with warm and freshly prepared meals. During the pandemic, many were forced to stay home, but we've also seen extraordinary acts of kindness and selflessness and compassion here in the city of Menifee during this difficult time. Our first responders, our essential workers, and countless volunteers and residents of all ages are doing their part. When we all contribute, we truly thrive, and together we overcome. And my council colleagues and I thank you for that.
During COVID-19, Menifee is a city that's not alone when it comes to business impacts. I'm here today to assure you that Menifee continues to value and support our local businesses, and we consider them the backbone of the success and growth in our community. I am very proud of our City Council, who released several initiatives to provide much-needed relief to our local businesses. In doing so, they made us one of the first cities in the region to respond by putting boots on the ground to quickly triage our local businesses. Menifee provided business license relief for fiscal year 1920, 2021, and introduced Menifee Rewards, a local rewards program within the Menifee Forward. This new Shop Local initiative, developed by the Department of Economic Development, encourages patrons to keep supporting all of Menifee's local eateries that have been hard hit financially by the pandemic. The department also released the only citywide COVID-19 community guide, a toolkit of resources for both small businesses and individuals, and even established the Menifee Cares Small Business Grant, utilizing CARES funding to provide grants of up to $5,000 to local small businesses. The city also strategically partnered with the Small Business Development Center during the pandemic and will after. When everything finally reopens, the center, located within City Hall, will provide a place for businesses to connect with the most up-to-date grant, loan, and resource information to sustain, grow, and assist our business community.
A big part of supporting our community is keeping it local. This includes safely shopping at your favorite local neighborhood retail and dining locations while respecting social distancing protocols, even during closures. Menifee's Community Development and Economic Development Department teamed up and released the first Southwest Riverside County temporary outdoor dining permits and outdoor personal service permits to quickly assist our businesses with indoor closures by the state.
As we continue to navigate the ever-changing county and state regulations, we look forward to seeing our favorite businesses fully reopen to serve the residents and visitors of Menifee once more.
Thank you to my council colleagues, the Chamber of Commerce, our dedicated city employees, and community partners for your leadership and guidance. You've helped us navigate through the COVID-19 pandemic. In this unprecedented and challenging time, the city remains committed to helping our residents and businesses during times of crisis. These may be uncertain times, but we've prevailed through challenges before, and I'm confident that our spirit will pull us through once again. Despite weathering a global pandemic, the city of Menifee celebrated a lot of wonderful milestones and accomplishments this year. And as a city, we didn't miss a beat. We've been investing in our community, social fabric, safety, businesses, and youth. Our city team has accomplished many foundational movements that took our city from good to better and set the course for best, and that's our legacy. It's no wonder why the city of Menifee is attracting many young families, with an estimated growth between 3% and 4% annually and more than 37,000 households by the end of 2021. And with new families comes new businesses as the ever-growing demand for local entertainment, dining, and retail services grows. When our residents thrive, our city thrives. Homelessness during the time of coronavirus has harshly impacted cities across the world. And when it comes to Menifee, our city has a unified and strategic approach to homelessness, which remains an important item on our city's agenda. This year's annual point-in-time count, which is spearheaded by the Riverside County Department of Public Social Services, ranked Menifee as having the second lowest amount of homelessness in the region, but not without a lot of effort and partnership.
During the past several years, the city of Menifee has enhanced its efforts to reduce homelessness and its impact on the community through Menifee's Homeless Outreach Team. This team, consisting of Menifee CSD Park Rangers, Riverside Sheriff's Department, and now Menifee Police Department, also with Social Work Action Group, known as SWAG, worked together to serve over 54 total street exits and provided linkages to resources, including over 125 connections to mental and physical health resources this year alone. The program has been such a success that the city renewed its agreement this year in partnership with the Menifee Police Department to continue to help and provide resources for those in need in our community.
A large part of our legacy is the investment in our residents to continue making the city of Menifee an active community where they can learn and grow and thrive right here within our city limits.
This past year, the city's Community Development Department completed the city's first development code, an 18-month project that defines future development uses and design guidelines that sets up the look and feel of a city. This award-winning achievement was recognized by the American Planning Association for excellence in planning development. Additionally, Menifee's Economic Development Department completed the city's and region's first comprehensive economic development strategy, CEDS, that is a blueprint plan for development, marketing, and workforce needs to diversify Menifee's local economy, receiving a letter of excellence from the federal EDA.
We're excited about these overwhelming achievements that again will dictate our city's legacy moving forward. The city officials, the employees, and myself, we're committed to serving our residents and our businesses and stakeholders. And as we reflect on what we've accomplished this past year and how we're truly investing in our legacy, I've invited my city council colleagues to share from their districts.
As the most senior sitting council member, having served for 8 years, I've been honored to represent the city of Menifee District 1, including the community of Sun City. I leave this office knowing that several milestones, improvements if you will, remain in progress. I have all the confidence the City and District 1's next elected representative, along with the advice and consent of the City Council, will continue to move forward and accomplish my priorities that I regret are left unfinished. Menifee is a very different city today than when I was elected in 2012. Much of what was holding the city back in the beginning has been overcome, primarily due to the wisdom, patience, and understanding of the residents, together with the forward-thinking and creative approach of the city leadership, the City Council, and staff, working together, building and striving for a better quality of life for all of us. The residents' support and approval of Measure ED was the springboard to opportunity and advancement, leading to the formation of our own police department, an upgraded fire service, and new and badly needed infrastructure upgrades. This year has been one of welcome. Sun City has welcomed reinvestment, new growth, and beautification.
In District 1, there have been 7 new residential projects and 3 commercial projects. It also welcomed the new Rancho Family Medical Office, a UC San Diego Health affiliation, revitalizing a retired bank, and opening this year in the Cherry Hills Plaza.
Where revitalization of the Cherry Hills Plaza is a top priority, as well as enhancing development on the perimeter. The city, at residents' request, is aggressively moving to eradicate the abandoned gas station on the corner of Bradley and McCall that has long been a source of complaint. This has been a work in progress, as is the bridging of Salt Creek on Bradley Road. Improvements this year are the new and popular Jack in the Box on McCall Boulevard, with new business replacing the vacant and unkept property formerly the medical supply store located on Sun City Boulevard. We are also proud to welcome Essence Amour Beauty Supply. Issues on landscaping and maintenance of the Cherry Hills Golf Course is an ongoing project between staff and property ownership, with specific and vital concern on the present condition and future state of the closed North Golf Course. In summary, I can honestly say that the city, as a whole, accumulation of all 4 districts, is moving forward at a faster and more positive pace than ever before. There is more to be done. It's not over, but it's been my pleasure and honor to have been a part of it thus far. Thank you.
In Menifee, public safety has been the #1 priority for the City Council. Any great city needs enhanced safety for our families, businesses, and visitors to feel safe and secure to live their best life. One of high quality with the best amenities, schools, health, and housing desired. For Menifee, this meant transitioning from a rural town with a population of only 55,000 to a bustling city with close to 100,000 residents that has been a nationally recognized boomtown in America, the 5th fastest growing city in the state. We want to protect why we are considered a top safe city in California and a top 100 city in the nation to raise kids. And that means ensuring that our community not only feels safe, but that is safe.
The new City of Menifee Police Department officially entered service on July 1st, 2020. This transition from the Sheriff's Department to a municipal department model was commissioned by the Menifee City Council over 13 months ago in July of 2019. This will save the city close to $7 million annually. Much of the funding is provided by Measure DD, the 1% sales tax in Menifee.
The efforts for a smooth transition by Chief Pat Walsh and his executive team was steadfast. The department entered service with over 60 officers and 17 professional staff. This is a very exciting time for the city and marks yet another symbolic legacy for the department and Menifee's history.
We've created a premier police department, and a combined 700 years of law enforcement experience has already joined our ranks. Police Chief Walsh has developed a department that will provide an environment in our community where people feel unified, engaged, and safe.
This level of experience and professionalism is already showing in the types of cases being worked and the positive interactions officers are having with the community. The department is located in what used to be the Menifee City Hall. In order to create a state-of-the-art home for our team, the building was completely retrofitted and customized to meet our needs. One of the things I am most proud of is that we have been able to build this department from the ground up and create our own culture. handpicking every member of our staff. Menifee PD interviewed nearly 2,400 applicants for the 77 positions this year. It's been a very successful recruitment initiative, and the city was also awarded the ICMA Talent Initiative Award for its exceptional and outstanding recruitment process and overall workplace culture. It has been a collaborative effort, and none of it would have been possible without the help of various departments, including Human Resources, Economic Development, Public Works, Information Technology, and our Finance Department. All of this, and we are just getting started. We fully expect our staff numbers to grow so that the Menifee Police Department can continue to serve and meet the demands of everybody in our rapidly growing city. I am proud of the collaborative efforts of my colleagues and neighbors who all played an active role in our recruitment efforts. Heck, we even had Chief Haddon from Marietta PD involved. This is a great department. I am really looking forward to seeing the positive work we will continue to do in the community that we consider our family.
Part of those efforts to be fully operational this year included partnering with the Marietta Police Department for dispatch services, ensuring we can respond quickly and leverage resources to benefit both cities. The Menifee Police Department's men and women wanted to do their part to help build a safe community to the best of their abilities, and have all been trained on topics like sensitivity, diversity, and ethics, to name just a few. The fully equipped department purchased 44 vehicles for the police fleet, all pursuit rated and equipped with the latest police technology, including a mobile data computer, radar guns, breathalyzers, and GPS trackers that transmit the car's location to the dispatch center. The fleet includes 32 patrol vehicles, 4 UC vehicles, 3 admin vehicles, 4 CSO vehicles, 1 CSI vehicle, and this year they were able to add 2 police canine officers, Dino and Remy.
Congratulations, Chief Walsh, and go Menifee Police.
Congratulations, Chief.
Congrats, Menifee.
Well done, Chief, PD, executive team, officers, and personnel.
There's a reason the city of Menifee is booming right now and why everyone is looking to locate to this great city. Menifee is a legacy, building and investing in all the right areas to make Menifee attractive for generations to come. It doesn't happen overnight, and in 12 short years, the like-minded city council and dedicated staff is what is leading the effort of making Menifee so successful. It is balancing the rural charm with the growth of exciting new amenities.
In District 2, we've seen the most notable growth in the city, while also protecting our rural edges to the south, as well as the communities of Audie Murphy and Quail Valley. With over 14 commercial projects and 23 residential projects, we have seen and experienced activity unlike any other year thus far.
This year, the Getz Plaza broke ground, a private development that is currently under construction, and once completed, will bring a variety of exciting new retail, dining, and services to the Quail Valley community, a first in 12 years. Additionally, efforts to remove Quail Valley from the Water Resources Board moratorium were made. This effort, led by EMWD, is great news for the city, as it will allow investment in this community to continue.
Also in construction is Menifee Plaza, a 13,000 square foot commercial center featuring restaurants and service amenities located in the town center frontage. At Town Center Marketplace, Little Tokyo Ramen will be opening soon. The highly anticipated Krikorian Entertainment Complex will bring the nation's largest indoor luxury movie screen to Menifee, along with a bowling alley, scratch kitchen, arcade, and sports bar, all of which is guaranteed to be a new hotspot here in our city. Once theaters rebound from COVID-19, private ownership has conveyed that the project will resume, since funding was frozen as a result of the worldwide pandemic. This year, District 2 also welcomed Channel Commercial Corporation, a telecommunications manufacturer that recently opened up over on Ziders Road. The new Fairfield Inn and Suites opens this month and is a wonderful addition to the Menifee Town Center, which boasts a 5,500 square foot conference center and banquet hall, making it a prime hotel destination for visitors in Menifee. The City of Menifee also recently approved plans for Sprouts Market, a popular grocery chain that prides itself in offering natural and organic food. It will be located at the Center Point Commercial Center, which will also be home to a sit-down restaurant, the recently announced Monster Snow, and other notable businesses, restaurants, and services.
The city also welcomed entitlement plans for Evans and Newport Road, a new 10-building, 78,000 square foot commercial retail center featuring a gym, grocery store, child development center, Wiener Schnitzel, an inline restaurant, and service amenities. Additionally, it has welcomed plans for Baker Dentistry, a 3-story dentist and office space building. The Mid-County Courthouse is moving along in the California Judicial Courthouse Construction Division, is fully funded, and is with the State Fire Marshal's Office. The target groundbreaking is early spring 2021 due to setbacks with the recent California fires. We have plans for a 262,000 square foot industrial business park showroom off Hahn and Scotts Road, and have also seen tenant improvements from Doc Dental Smiles, Dunn Edwards Paint, and Pit Stop Pub, enhancing our existing centers.
District 2 and the City of Menifee also saw a lot of wonderful additions to the city's public parks, recreational facility system, and community roadways. Hidden Hills Park was completed and annexed to the city in February this year that features tennis, pickleball courts, multi-purpose fields, basketball courts, restrooms, playgrounds, and 2 shelters.
Completion of the Lyle Marsh All-Inclusive Playground and upgrades to the La Ladera Park include pickleball courts, new lighting and picnic tables, benches, playground resurfacing, and the Quail Valley Community Resurfacing Project that was a welcomed enhancement. Currently in design are renovations to Lazy Creek Center by retrofitting the existing structure and constructing a new 2,400 square feet building for Menifee youth activities and classes. In the 2nd District, there were many achievements, including the Central Park Amphitheater, where an outside architect firm is currently designing a new amphitheater shell for outdoor performances, theater, and shows for all to enjoy.
We're very excited about the new additions here in District 2. No park or retail shopping complex is built without the community in mind. At the heart of every development plan, much is considered, including the impact on our city and to our residents. To keep Menifee moving and responding to the growth incoming to our community, it's important that we continue to enhance public safety and infrastructure in the city.
Menifee is a relatively new and young city and has pledged more than $100 million in traffic-related construction solutions that are planned through the next decade, dubbed Menifee Moving. It is the city's priority to ensure the safety of their roadways, as well as ensuring the city's aesthetics are maintained.
This past year, Menifee began the groundwork to help the city continue to become a premier destination with key legacy projects like the completion of major infrastructure improvements.
Like the citywide master drainage plan that will guide future development with future infrastructure needs for the growth expected along important corridors in the city. And the recently completed Scott Road Interchange project, a $57.8 million project that began in the summer of 2018. The interchange created 3 lanes in each direction, plus turn lanes, while widening the road and the on and off ramps, providing much needed traffic relief in the area and improved freeway access. Thanks to Measure DD, the safety of our roadways remains a top priority, and the pothole strike team was able to respond and repair over 1,150 potholes, repairing complete over 5,000 square feet of concrete sidewalk and removed over 4,300 square feet of graffiti within a 24 to 48-hour window. Other notable roadway projects include the installation of 4 new traffic signals, Murrieta Beth, Getz Audie Murphy, McCall Oakhurst Hospital, and Murrieta Park City. These traffic signals are a part of our commitment to ensuring pedestrian safety and improving our roadways. This year also saw the completion of our LED streetlights conversion project, successfully retrofitting over 6,400 streetlights from SCE to modern LED, thereby saving homeowners over $6 million long-term.
Collectively, we have resurfaced more than 51.4 centerline miles, or 8,970,533 square feet of pavement, and we're just getting started.
Menifee believes in investing in our legacy, and in the years to come, we'll continue to improve our city's roadways. This year, the city broke ground on a traffic signal interconnect project, which when completed will sync traffic signals from the east to the west side of the city It'll enhance major corridors and help maintain traffic flow for our residents and our business patrons. The Holland Road Overpass is a $26 million project that's expected to begin in 2021. With Measure DD funding, the right-of-way acquisition has already begun. The Scott and Bundy Canyon Road Widening Project is a $29 million project that's already in its design phase, and it'll improve the safety as well as the efficiency of the city's east to west high-traffic route.
The 3rd District is home to beautiful communities such as Menifee Lakes, Centennial, The Lakes, and Mosaic. It is also home to some of Menifee's most beautiful and rural landscapes. Even with the city's many accomplishments that came to fruition this year, District 3 still has 8 commercial projects and 9 residential projects underway. Not to mention the partnership with Paris Union High School District on the construction of Liberty High School and the new Menifee Library. Both are set for completion in 2021. Additionally, Mount San Jacinto College has broken ground on their new stadium, which seats 5,000 and will feature live sports, performances, and other events.
District 3 also has experienced some new exciting dining options that opened earlier this year, including Bushfire Kitchen, Poke Port, Mountain Mike's Pizza, all of which bring some excellent dining options to local residents and visitors.
Rockport Ranch was also approved and will bring 305 single-family units on 80 acres to the city. In February of this year, District 3 completed and proudly annexed Centennial Park and added 2 baseball fields, a soccer field, tot lot, 4 half basketball courts, a picnic shelter, and restrooms.
Here in Menifee, we take great pride in the steady growth of our community and are committed to investing in our residents to seamlessly improve their quality of life. We're making Menifee a place where residents are proud to live and work and play. Another part of investing in our legacy is bringing our community closer together by providing enjoyable, family-friendly community events year-round.
Up until COVID-19, this year was moving with great momentum. The City of Menifee has served over 115,000 people with programs and classes and has held over 28 special events, which included an award-winning Best of by the Press Enterprise, the tree lighting ceremony, menorah lighting ceremony, the first annual Menifee Night at the SoCal Fair, Menifee Moonlight Markets in combination with movie and concert in the park, Memorial Day virtual ceremony and 5K, as well as our city's first drive-in Independence Day fireworks display, which was our safe and socially distanced event and was one of the only displays that took place in Riverside County this year, and many more.
"2020 has been a busy year for District 4, which encompasses Heritage Lake, the Oasis, a portion of Romaland, and some parts of Sun City. Already this year, my district has seen the addition of industry, amenities, and job creation all underway. With a total of 19 commercial projects and 15 residential projects in the 4th District, we have seen tremendous growth and improvements over the past couple of years, and I'm proud of our current trajectory. Most notably, Menifee saw the completion of the Forterra Pipe Expansion Project. Forterra is the largest pipe manufacturer west of the Mississippi, and this new building will be used for the fabrication of concrete water quality boxes. We've also recently welcomed A+ Urgent Care, a United Healthcare company. This state-of-the-art medical facility proudly serves Menifee families and patients 7 days a week, providing quality care for our residents. If you have an appetite, District 4 has plenty of new culinary options that are now open, such as Waba Grill, Raising Cane's, Sapporo Sushi, Blaze Pizza, Firehouse Subs, and Cafe Rio. And if you want to pamper yourself, you can check out Sola Salon, one of the newest additions to our district.
Earlier this year, the City of Menifee approved Legato, a specific plan that spans over 330 acres, an $11 million initiative for improvements in over 20 acres of public parks, community centers, and commercial uses. The on-deck commercial center in Romoland was also approved, which features a 28,000 square foot commercial center and a 120-room hotel, as well as Harvest Glen, a new D-commercial center in Romoland, bringing a grocer, retail stores, and much-needed amenities to the north end of the city.
A number of other buildings are currently under construction, and when completed, will add much-needed amenities to the city. This includes the RV Super Center, complete with a brand new RV dealership and service center, which will add to the existing RV corridor off Encanto. Also coming soon is the WellQuest Senior Living Community that will feature 300 assisted and independent living homes with classes, dining, a gym, and more near the Oasis community on Antelope Road. McCall Square, located near Heritage Lake, is one of our most anticipated projects. Will offer over 84,000 square feet of retail on 11 acres, adding even more shopping and dining options to the district.
The following projects have been submitted and are in the process in the city. Rancone Mott Commercial Center, featuring 1.3 million square feet of industrial space, and many more industrial business parks and commercial centers in pre-planning stages that we will be excited to announce next fiscal year.
Measure DD, a 1% sales tax in the city, is responsible for the completion of many citywide projects. And due to this funding, we've been able to provide 30% of the police department budget, 30% of the fire department budget, and kick off large infrastructure projects. Here's a recap of what we've accomplished to date from the measure's inception. truly are working hard to make Menifee the best it can be for you, our families, and future generations. And what we've been able to do this year together is remarkable, and it's already begun to make Menifee shine. How we plan for success today matters because it'll affect who we are tomorrow and how we maintain our city's legacy later on down the road. Thank you for joining my council colleagues and me in this year's State of the City address. And thank you again to our sponsors. Now I think I'm going to take a little drive around our city, and I welcome you to continue to invest in your legacy here in Menifee, because Menifee is where opportunity begins and success is discovered. I'll see you around town, Menifee.